True believers, it's your pal Spider-Man. Good morning, cadre. Happy Saturday to y'all, and welcome to my newest video. Thanks for joining me. Today, I am going to continue, which I just started yesterday, with a sample of CBL soaps. He sent out 3 different samples, and I am on sample number 1, and he just tweaked a little bit of, I don't know what he tweaked, but he tweaked a little bit of the formula for each soap, and just wanted some feedback. He's not trying to make his soaps better. I think he's just trying to learn more about soap making and what really makes a difference. And so he said he's not using this as a beta test. It's not going to go into the next formula. He's not going to tweak his soap. He's not going to change anything based off of the results of this. At least in the short term, but I think he's just trying to learn, so I think it's a pretty cool project. So I am on my first sample, which the other 2 are unscented. This one is scented with the, I believe it's the Insurgent scent, which is pretty good. Somewhat cologne-y, but not overly cologne-y. I do not like cologne scents at all, but I really dig the scent of this one, and I don't know why. Something in it. Anyways, so since I'm doing these tests, I decided to do at least 2, maybe 3 shaves on each sample. Started yesterday. I pretty much, my theory is that this one is the same as the regular CBL Tonsorial soap. So my experience with it has been exactly the same. So I think this will be my last one with this sample, because I pretty well feel that it's the same as the Tonsorial, which makes sense that this one is scented, that he just pulled it out of a batch of existing Tonsorial soap and then just tweaked the other 2. So I feel pretty confident in that, so I don't feel a need to go to a third sample with this one, or a third trial. I did decide to use the same brush for everything, so that there was no changes in technique or changes in, going from brush to synthetic or whatever. So I'm using my Maggard's synthetic brush for this. Now, he only wanted us to shave with him as much as we needed to get an idea for the performance, get an idea for, what exactly are you feeling post-shave, like immediately after, several hours later, just the different characteristics of the soap as you're lathering, as you're shaving and whatnot. And so the other ones I definitely will be doing probably at least 3 shaves with those, but this one, I've used the Tonsorial enough. I believe it is exactly the same. So, I feel pretty confident that I know what's going on here. I could be wrong, but the performance to me is exactly the same, and that's what I'm going off of. So, and he did ask to do a face lather, so I'm going to start doing this to the face. So, whoa, dripping lather everywhere. This weekend is going to kind of be a busy weekend for me, because I got my kids this weekend all the way through Christmas. So they go back on Christmas Day, and so we decided to have Christmas early, so that, whatever they get, my kids are kind of too old for toys, but, whatever they get for the holidays, they've got some time to enjoy them before they go back. So today is Christmas Eve. We're gonna open up presents tomorrow and act like tomorrow is Christmas. we are going to be using the same razor as well. I decided to use the Yuma and keep that going throughout the whole thing so that there's no differences or changes. I want the only variable in these trials to be the soap. I may need to change the blade out though. I've been using this razor for a long time with this blade. I haven't been keeping track, but it's gotta be 2 months. I suppose I could go back through my videos and see when the last time I used it was, and then subtract a few days, maybe a week, because I've been using a few other razors in between, but pretty much, unless I'm using a different razor for a specific reason, this has been my go-to. And at this point, I've got to have more than 2 months on this blade. So I typically do like to add, especially in the winter, I do like to add a little bit of water to my face before I go in, because it's winter and it's dry, and the lather on my brush will dry out in between passes a little bit, so I'm gonna add some more water to it. So we are, like I said, what we usually do is wake up Christmas morning, be tomorrow morning, and immediately go down and everybody opens up their stockings. Then we do a finding of the Christmas pickle, which there is a pickle ornament hidden in the tree. Whoever finds the pickle gets to open up the first gift. And that usually is just a family gift anyways, like a board game or something that everybody can enjoy. But I'm sneaky because my pickle ornament is about that big. It's actually a Heinz pickle ornament. So it's not like the glass blown pickle ornaments that a lot of people use. I kind of like to get one of those, but see, then we open up gifts from my mom, their grandma, and any other gifts that have come in the mail. Then we get to the normal gifts from me or Santa or whoever. And I know Amber got them some gifts too, so I'll probably mix those up a bit. Change the order. Oh, and the other thing we do is I usually get them just some little stuff, little teeny toys and candy and bags of chips and whatnot. And we just play a game. Like we do like a white elephant exchange or some sort of like, I think last year we did a dice game where you roll the dice and that tells you whether you pick a new gift, whether you steal a gift, whether you trade a gift. And they seem to have fun with that. I'm not sure what exactly I'm gonna do this year. I do have the bingo machine, so I thought about playing bingo for prizes. And then after we open up our presents, then we go upstairs, cook breakfast, have something like bacon and eggs and cinnamon rolls. And then just kind of relax the rest of the day. Just hang out, play some games. And then I've got Christmas dinner planned. Got a nice big ham. Just gonna do a little bit of touch up here. Probably didn't need to put the lather on there, but I had it, so. Well, still got a great shave with this blade. I was thinking on the first shave for the first pass, it was maybe being a little bit rough, but shave's just as good. Usually I go off of not face feel of the blade, unless it's really bad. But I go off of shave quality, and if I feel my face like midday, and I've got a lot of stubble, then I know it wasn't shaving me as close as it needed to be. And you know, basically, if I'm feeling the stubble that I should be feeling right before I go to bed by like noon, then I know it just wasn't shaving as close, obviously. And that's what I'll use as my determination for switching up that blade. But right now this feels pretty close, so I don't think I'm gonna have to change it anytime soon. So hopefully it'll last at least through the end of these samples. And yeah. So Chris's soap is outstanding. The Tonsorial is amazing. It's a great value. And looking forward to seeing what's going on in samples 2 and 3. Not sure what he changed. He said he didn't change much, but he wanted to see if the changes that he made had any effect. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna go with some witch hazel, obviously. 97 times out of 100, I'll follow up with the witch hazel. Sometimes I forget. Or sometimes I'm in a rush and I just go straight for the aftershave. We're gonna use Nivea Energy Splash. And back for round 2. And then I'm gonna follow up with a new cologne that I just got, which is Fougère Gothique from Bear Stearns Man, to match the cologne or to match the aftershave and soap set that I got. And one spray is all you need. This stuff is super strong, which means that a 50 ml bottle is gonna last pretty much forever. That's why I got 2. Because it's going to take me forever to use it up. And then by the time I use it up, they're probably not going to be making it anymore, because that scent's probably going to be long gone. So, got to have a backup. That's how we roll. Anyways, thanks for joining me on this shave. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys on the cadre. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. And get to spend some good time with your family. Again, join us on the cadre, www.theshavingcadre.com, and you can interact with me and everybody else on the cadre there. Great bunch of guys. See you later. Bye.